Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Vinay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can proceed.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, you have already launched the manual console, right?
Yes.
And which account you have used to log in this?
The power user account.
Okay. Whenever you do any sort of work, try to log in with this account only. Okay,
Yeah.
because it has the complete permissions to do whatever you want in this application. Okay, good. I think first control. I think you need to give access to me.
So what are we discussing today?
Yeah, we will discuss the core topic, the last one, the roles, and we will talk after that. We will discuss about the data library, how library use matter in our SAS, and how we are going to create and how it works. Okay, the process flow. How can we create a library in SAS? Okay, this is a topic which we are going to cover. Skip, skip. Okay. Yeah, I think you have tried few more options in the user manager, right? Regarding the user creation and group creation.
Yeah, I tried to create users and groups, but the user I created here, how is that user useful to log into other applications? With that user, suppose if I created a test user here, can I log into Enterprise Guide using this test user?
Yes, you can. You can log in enterprise guide,
But I'm
but
not. But I'm not able
uh,
to.
sorry,
But I'm not able to. I tried, but I could not able to
it's okay.
see
One
the
second.
see the properties. Again, I created the internal account. With the internal account, I am able to create a connection profile, and through that, I am able to log in. But a normal account, I'm not. I'm not able to log in. It is asking me a password. I'm not sure which password it should have. So you created ABC user right yesterday.
Yeah,
So can you log in to Enterprise Guide using that ABC user?
sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Where are the SAS users?
Every account is by default added to a public account or a SaaS user account, right?
Yes,
Um,
I'm just trying to delete the password.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Internal account. Internal account is like you are creating an account in the as a system account or the SaaS system account. Simply, you can say, okay, it can access all the groups in the SaaS. That's the power of the internal account. Okay, and just
What are you looking for?
I'm just thinking some other option. Okay,
Which option?
if you want to log in into the other applications,
Mm-hmm.
what are the things you need to take care of, and what we have spoke yesterday. In accounts tab, here you have created user account, and this user account need to be configured in the backend. If you're using this account, if you use this account as a SaaS account, if SaaS is installed background in a Unix platform, then this account need to be created in the Unix level also, or they need to add the entries of this user in the Unix end. So that's a one option. Whenever you get any problem when you create a user account, but you need to check if you get any user control problems. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we have created an account, the name of test, and we have assigned to specific groups, and we have added the authorizations and created an account for it. And let's save this. And you didn't give any password to this, so let's. I mean, if it is has a password in it, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, if this account is registered in backend, then in the default accounts, there is no need to give the password. It will automatically pulls the password from the entries. If it is a if it is an individual member which is a completely new, simply we can say this account as a public account. Then yeah, what have we logins? Okay, yes, not new. Answer. Edit. Yeah, password for this. Okay, okay, and do a refresh. Now go back to the any other application. Let's go to the controls guide. User ID is I don't think it will be 100%.
It will not work.
Yeah, yeah. One second, let me try. I just want to see what it's showing. It's keeping on asking the same thing, right?
Yes.
Because it has some.
Because I don't think the user ID which we created is in the metadata repository. I don't think it has been saved into the metadata repository. Whenever you create an internal account, the details are getting saved, but when you create a normal account, I don't know, they are not getting saved. The test int is the internal account with which I'm able to configure a connection profile. I'm able to log in.
So what you have done here, you just create a mental account for this, right? Okay, I can see. And the user account you have given this, right?
Yes.
At SAS PW. Then I will tell you because it is like a power account. Now you can log in with this account. Okay.
but i
So
am not
why
added
why
but I have not
okay.
added this into any groups. So just wanted to see what are the what I just created this as a public account, so it just has no other capabilities. So I tried to log in using that internal account into the management console, and I
Uh-huh.
could see only very few options, not all the options are visible. So just wanted to check how the permissions and how the roles and groups work.
Mhm. See, we have logged in with this internal account, right? Test in.
Yeah.
Okay. If you why it is happen, let me explain to you. If it is an internal account, SAS will allow the at mean whatever the accounts which are ends with SAS PW, it will allow us. Okay, when you're creating internal account. And whenever you're adding a new entry in your VM, maybe your VM will restrict to add an additional account on this environment. There would be a lot of scenarios we can talk here. Okay, in some environments it will create, but same way it may connect to some applications and it may not connect to some other applications. Okay, whenever you create an internal account, then it will accept the metadata have its own way of understanding about the user accounts. So it will allow that particular user account according to the rules or groups. Okay. If you are created a test int is a internal account. Okay, you have configured this like an internal account. Let's add few options. Before logging, before adding few options for your newly created account, let's go to the EG files. Okay, let's edit this. Okay, it is what I have written. Okay, test internal and TESTINT. And yeah, you can go ahead and enter the password for this if you remember.
Mm, yeah.
Now you can try with the same password. Is it connected yesterday? Maybe
No,
you.
no. See, that user ID, the internal account, I did not add to the enterprise guide, right?
No, no. Even without adding
Even
this enterprise
okay.
guide, is it connected?
Okay, one second. I will show you in the management console once. Okay. I'll just create a profile here in the connection profile. Open existing profile.
Okay.
Internal account. Okay, I'll show you like internal account. This SAS edu. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just give test int 3456. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You did not give SAS PW, right?
Yeah.
See, it is a restricted user. It has only very few options.
Yes.
So I'll try
Continue.
with the enterprise guide. Just a second. So
I don't think it will not work here. You need to close the entire session and you give the right user ID. Yes. Modify it and give the user ID password the user is. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can close it.
is it active?
Yeah, it is active now. It is activated.
Yeah.
You can see in the bottom.
Right.
Okay. What are the symbol you were seeing as a plug connection at the starting of the name? That means it is connected. So now you can explore the options. What are the things? Whatever the options you can see in this. It's very good, I think. If you see for this account, enterprise guide, you open this all sessions, you may have only few options which you can execute by this public account. Okay, and now let's do one thing. If you go and try to run a job or a program in it, which is internal account, okay, see, a connection to the server SaaS app could not be established. Let's run again and see this. Can you give the user ID password? Let me give it.
That no, no. I'm giving it. I'm giving it. Wait.
Okay.
It's not taking.
Because You can log in this enterprise guide with that internal account, but you can't perform any action because you are not authorized to work with the metadata servers. Okay, metadata servers in the sense I'm talking about the applications.
Okay, let's
You
do
can't.
this. Okay, let's give me 1 second. Okay, what I'll do is I will add these to the groups, and we'll see.
You need to add and you need to relaunch the enterprise guide.
Yeah, yeah,
In SaaS, sometimes whenever you do any new changes, it will apply when you take a restart or refresh the entire application. In some situations, it may need the restart of the metadata server, refresh of the metadata server also, which is a very critical thing. And business will not approve to go ahead and do it in a regular hours. We need some uh, scheduled downtime to do those specific activities.
To just run that program, is this one particular role sufficient? Enterprise guide programming,
Yeah, well, you can check it. You have added which group? It's
only
like a
programming.
enterprise guide programming. Is it what is that? What is it? Is a role or it is a group?
It is a role,
It is a role. Okay, I'm just okay. So can you find here the group, the role? This is on right.
right?
So if you see this is the role. So what are the difference in the group and the role? That's what we are going to discuss today. Okay. So before going to that, do you want to hear few sentences regarding the role and what is its functionality?
Yeah, shall we
That it,
just check this once?
you need to take a restart of this or
Yeah,
a relaunch of this SaaS enterprise game. Then only it will run.
yeah. 1 second. So I just wanted to see if
Yeah, you are very good in doing the practical stuff. That's good to see.
this is as internal, right?
Yes.
So now I need to give
No, no, no. You need to give the test.
yeah, test it.
Programs. Go to program. New program. Rock set in it. Semicolon. Run.
Mm-hmm.
There are some things you need to take care of. Okay.
Okay.
You need to. If you want to go in depth, you need to do a little more exploration on this. Okay, you will understand why it is not working. If you log in, if you log in with any other SaaS existing accounts,
Okay.
then it will execute.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That will execute.
because these accounts are inbuiltly configured in this SaaS package, whatever you are working, VM package. Okay, if any other external user records you are going to add, it will not accept. This is the main drawback when you are doing practice with the older VM packages versions. These things which I already faced, I just want to uh, I just want to
Okay. So what you
give
mean to
a
tell is even if the SaaS internal account is added to all the admin groups or all the roles are given, the enterprise guide will not work as expected. Is what you're trying to say, right?
no.
1 second. Let me close
Sorry,
this.
something happens. Yes. Sorry, something
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. No problem.
So for your question, I can try right away. Just go to this on a console and check which record you are and go to the test end. Is it right?
Yeah.
To test end, rules and rules, and do all. Okay, okay, and we refresh and relaunch it.
No, no, no. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay, just you just whenever you need just do like this. Okay, whenever you want to close any such session, you need to close the session like this.
Okay.
Okay, go to file and exit or this is the only way. Otherwise, it will leave a session running behind. Okay, in the backend it will run continuously. Want to save the project now? So it is done and we start and again. Okay, let's add slash password. See, this is a situation when you create a user account in a built package.
Okay.
Okay, this is the
But
drawback.
but ideally in a working environment it should work, right?
Definitely,
Okay.
if you create a user account in SaaS, then automatically that user ID will goes under the SaaS users too. Okay, actually, what happened is here it is the main thing in SaaS. So whoever comes into the SaaS, those user IDs and passwords will configure in the backend first. Backend, whether it is a Windows or Unix or Linux, whatever, doesn't matter. All the user information will be entered in their respective entry files. Okay, SAS user config.xml in SAS. In Unix, there is some other files. Okay, user config.xml and etc pwd files, pwad files in Unix. Okay, these are in each and every environment they have their individual entry files. So you need to add those entries when you are creating a new account in SAS. Okay,
Okay.
and what are the user accounts? Which is let's talk about our software. In our software, what are the user accounts are created at the time of they doing the VM package, and only those accounts will be recognized by the application servers. Only those accounts will have the capabilities to execute.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
so in practical, you will not see such issues when you are working with the current environment.
Yeah, and again, I have one more doubt here. Earlier, when we suppose, for example, this is enterprise guide, right? So, say,
And here, Hemant,
yeah, yeah,
the single line code which we have written in the
yeah,
enterprise guide You just note it down.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a simple line.
That's a
Prompt
license that gives
space.
the license information, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So it is a just basic step when when you do any restart, like a regular maintenance. When you do any regular maintenance, you just need to check from the application side. Then you just simply use this single line. Then it will just confirm and give the answer by so that way you can confirm everything is working fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is what regularly done by the administrators.
Yeah. Enterprise guide, yeah, earlier when I used to open, it used to directly connect, but now it is asking for credentials. Why?
Because you have created profile, right? You have
Okay.
created profiles. So
Hmm.
if you don't want to go with this sort of window,
Uh,
you just click on cancel
okay.
and you can go ahead and create your own profile. Just it will ask for a profile. If you have created any profiles in this enterprise guide, then it will directly prompt to enter your user ID password. To avoid that window, whatever the profiles you have created,
Okay. I
you
need to set
just
this active.
yes,
Okay.
you just need to set it active and just do not close, don't close.
Yeah.
Click on modify.
This one, my server
Yeah,
only,
yeah, my server. Yes, click on modify. See, you have selected the user ID and password
and save
as a
log.
save login in profile.
Right. Right.
It will automatically take this when you're logging in.
Okay.
Okay. In SaaS, whenever you are closing a session in any SaaS application, whenever you launch for the next time, it will pick up the last logout user account.
Okay.
Okay, for that reason only it is asking. And
Uh,
why it is asking? Just click cancel here. Go to the third account, test internal,
yeah.
and click on modify
Yeah.
and see why it is asking. You are not checked the
Hmm.
save login profile.
Yeah.
If you check the option, then it will not come again.
Right. Right.
You can try it later also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Click on cancel and close,
Oh.
and you can minimize enterprise guide,
Okay. Right.
or you can exit, or you
N-
can exit.
no,
Whatever.
I'll just minimize it. And here it's as a
And,
okay. Right. Yeah. You can proceed.
okay, let's talk quickly about our today's topics. Right. Do I have access? Yes, I have. Right. Let's talk about the third option, which we have need to complete in the user manager. Here, you know how to come to the creation a role by this navigation tree. Right click on the user manager, then you will find a new option there. When you select the new, it will show the three pop-ups. Then you need to select the appropriate one which you want to create. Today we are going to create a role for the SaaS groups. So here, just click on the role, then it will automatically open a wizard for you to create a role as per your requirement. You can simply name it as an analyst. All the time I used to use only analyst because I mostly work with analysts only.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Let me do it. I'll do it. You just guide me. Okay.
definitely.
So that will be faster. Display name.
Same time you can do the practice also.
Yes. Yes.
So
Test
whatever you test
role.
account for analyst. But yeah, test role for an analyst. Yeah, go
Um,
for the next.
yeah. In the members tab. So it should be a part of which groups, right?
It's supposed to be part of which groups means it is a SaaS user groups. Those are need to be group row members of this roles. Just add it SaaS users.
So these
So
members, I have one more doubt here. So these members, is it like this role is a part of these members, or these members are a part of this role? What does this mean?
Here, whenever you're creating a role,
Okay.
it is not that much of mandatory to add a members to this role.
Okay.
Okay. How a role request will comes to you? Okay, I just tell you how a role request come to you to
Yeah.
create. Okay. If there is a group, let's take group name is A and group name is B. Okay. They will send a request to you stating that group A belongs to analyst and group B belongs to business analyst. Okay, who are the next level of analyst for the group A? Okay, and for that analyst group A, you already have a user group for it. Okay, which is named as group A. Let's take what we have right now. We have a test. Okay, and it is showing what are these? Is it a group or is it a user? Can you find?
Yeah, these are, we have users and groups here. These are the users.
Yeah. If you have created a group for group A, then you just simply add a group for this role. Okay?
So all those group members will be part of this role.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Okay. For example, if you have any confusion, you can check out the existing roles which is already created here. Okay? That you can understand easily. You can explore these roles which are already predefined in this user manager. So for now, I'm just adding a test group which you have created. Okay, I have added the group. Is it group or user? Can
It's
you
a,
come check?
it's a group.
Okay, because it has different icon.
And
Can I have select only the
only
groups
groups.
only? Okay, and the SaaS users. You have added. If you want any specific other users, then you can add them as those in this. Once you add the members in this rule, the next step is the main step in the roles creation. Okay, that's these capabilities. Whatever the groups you have added, here you are going to configure the capabilities of that particular group members. Okay, in SaaS, what are the applications we have? It in the capabilities tab, it will show all the applications. You can see all the applications, right?
Yes.
And we have an extension for each and individual application. Okay, let's talk about the enterprise guide for now, just for an example. So you have added a group A members in this role, and group A are the analyst people, and the analyst should have the read and execution permissions only, not the write in the entire enterprise guide. Whatever the files they access, it doesn't matter. But those group A people need need to have only the re-execution and read permission only. So then what you can do? There are different sort of ways to control the user account. You can control the user account, but you can't control the group accounts. I mean, you can control, but why I'm saying we can't? It is a very complicated structure to follow, and in some situations, even though you do that in the right way, SaaS SaaS acts like a something different when time of criticality. Okay, it is not that much of user friendly. It will create a problem. It may not give access to the user, and sometimes it will stop the entire logins. So to be in a safer side, they have SaaS is introduced roles which has their own capabilities. By assigning these roles, you can easily restrict the options within the application. So let's example take enterprise guide, and you just need to expand. See, whatever the things which are in the enterprise guide, you can see all in a single shot. Okay, and here how you are going to restrict or how you are going to give the permissions for the particular application to do so. Okay, so how? Simply, you just need to, here there is an option. See, open or import. This is an option which is available in the enterprise guide. If you want to give this only this option for that particular user group, you just need to expand this and select which operation you want to give to that particular user group. Okay, if you want to give the permission to import data, you just need to select that aspect to checkbox, and whatever you want, you can select. I'm just selecting randomly. You can select whatever they have requested.
So
Okay,
so we will
so
get the
beyond,
we will get this requirement also in the request saying like we the
yes,
role should have access to these, or it is about our decision.
no. Everything will be come in a process way. Okay, well structured process. You are you don't think it will come for you and you will take like a main person. Don't think like that. If you work with a good organization, even though it is a startup company also, they should follow the process flow. Otherwise, SaaS vendors will not provide the support for that license. You understand my point?
Yeah.
SaaS itself, they provide a template for the for each and individual request. These are the things which are need to be taken care when you are going to request. For a user request, there would be some other formats. For library creations, there will be some other formats. Formats are forms. Okay, format in the sense I'm just trying to give a word. I simply these are forms. It all depends on which way the organization designs the forms, but the required details will be placed in the form. Okay, by using that form, simply Hemant, simply you can understand. If you have a simple reading skills also, you can easily understand what you need to do. Okay, in that case, don't fear. It will be very easy to work if you have the request with you. Okay, so let's come to this role. So what you're talking about, we are talking about to restrict a specific option in the application. See, in the enterprise guide, we have open or import option. Okay, and you are going to give only few access to this particular role. What are the group which are added into the role? You are going to give only few specific permissions. You have given it, and you just need to go to move on next. Okay, what?
One second. Oh. Just 1 second, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Madam.
Let me just stop the sharing. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me just clear off. Oh no.
Take your time. I will be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.